Hey guys, Rohit here and you're watching Mobile Judge. Today in this video we're going to discussing about the best smartphones available and the price of 20k price segment. Especially I'm doing this video at the end of the July because many of the people are ready to sacrifice their salaries which is going to be created in the August first week. So to clear their options and give them best, let's head into this video. Under 20,000 rupees, my first pick would be Motorola One Fusion Plus. The Moto company is offering a great specs at this price range, and the phone is coming with a pop-up selfie camera, which is a great option, and we will be getting a full view display. It is having a full HD plus option, and the camera setup is a 4 cameras at the back side, which is primary is a 64 megapixel camera. And coming to the internals, the phone is coming with a Snapdragon 730G processor, which is a gaming oriented processor, and 8 nanometer build, which is a power efficient 2. And the battery, coming to the battery, it offers a 5000 mAh milliampere battery with 18 watts fast charging in the box. Coming to the software experience, Moto is offering a stock Android experience in this. Not completely stock Android, but similar to stock Android. If you have used any Motorola phones previously, and you could know about the Moto OS, and it was very clean and excellent experience you get from that. And some of the Moto gestures and Moto signatures you will be getting in that. And this is the best phone under 20k segment I would be picking up if you ask me to choose a best smartphone. And Motorola One Fusion Plus is one of the best smartphone I pick. It is offered at a price of 17,999, and if you're willing to buy it, just go for it. Or if what would I pick for the second smartphone, what are you expecting more over than Poco, right? Poco X2 is my second smartphone, which is offering a great specs like a Snapdragon 730G internal, and it is offering a great RAM variants too. It is offering a 664 variant at the base variant at this price range of 17,499 rupees in the Flipkart. You can buy through there. And coming to the camera specifications, it got one of the excellent camera sensors like Sony IMX686 sensor, and there are some depth sensors and ultra wide and macro lens, whatever. And coming to the front, you will be getting a dual punch hole camera display, and one of the camera is a depth sensor and another is for primary sensor, which will be good for taking photos. And the depth sensor is very helpful in taking the front camera portraits, so you could choose it if you're a front camera lover. The portrait shots are excellent from the Poco X2 using that depth sensor. And coming to the screen, the Poco is offering is IPS LCD up to 120 Hz refresh rate, which was excellent at this price range. No smartphone is offering a 120 Hz refresh rate, and even 90 Hz refresh rate is offered by Realme 6 Watt and some of the smartphones. But still, Poco X2 is offering 120 Hz refresh rate, which was excellent, I could say. And the battery, coming to the battery, it is offered with a 4500 milliamp hour battery, and the fast charger, 33 watts fast charger, is coming within the box. Okay guys, coming to the third pick at the price of 20k price segment, under 20k price segment, my pick would be Realme X2. Right now the prices are too high for the Realme X2. When it was launched, the price 17,000 for the base variant, and now the base variant is available at 18,000, 1,000 more, but still you can afford it because it was offering great specs like a Super AMOLED display, 64 megapixel primary sensor in the cameras, and ultra wide sensor, 8 megapixel ultra wide sensor, 2 megapixel depth, and 2 megapixel macro sensor. And coming to the front camera, it is offering 32 megapixel front camera, and the battery is 4000 milliampere battery, which supports a 30 watts super whoop charge, which comes in the box. It offers a Snapdragon 730G as an internal processor, so you can go with it. This is one of my best option, I could say. By the way, the video you're watching was shooted with the Realme X2 with the front camera. Yeah, seriously guys, I'm using the same phone. Coming to the fourth pick, here you can choose Samsung Galaxy M31 as a best option because it's offering a great specs at that price range of 16,999. And the specs are like this. It offers a 6.5 inches Super AMOLED display and 6000 milliamp hour battery, and supports 15 watts charging, and comes within the box. And the processor is Exynos 9611. It's not a great processor for games, but still the processor performs above average for the normal users. If you are not a gamer and mostly you will be surfing in the internet and the social media and content consumption like watching movies, Netflix, Amazon Prime, so you can choose a Samsung Galaxy M31 as your primary device because it offers a great battery life for you guys, those who are especially not gamers. The phone is excellent. Still you could game small games like some of the games you could say like a Free Fire and Subway Surfers, Temple Run, a small amount of games you could play. Still it is affordable at the price of 16,999. The value for money I could say from the Samsung, and you could get a better brand value at this price range Samsung is offering. And the camera sensors, a 64 megapixel camera sensor from Samsung. At the daylight the cameras are excellent, and night somewhat disappointing, but still the cameras are good. You could choose the smartphone at a 16,999, and more than 16,999 you better go with the third option, Realme X2 or even Poco X2, whatever. But still the Super AMOLED display Samsung is offering is excellent for content consumption, and 6000 mAh battery. It lasts for the 24 hours, more than 24 hours if you are okay. Guys, at this price range, at the fifth stage, we are gonna see that there are two smartphones are competing, and here are the smartphones. There's a Note 9 Pro Max from Redmi and Poco M2 Pro. I could say it is also from Redmi, but Poco M2 Pro is offering more storage variant at the price of 16,999, and it offers a 128GB storage with a 8GB of RAM. And coming to the Redmi Note 9 Pro Max, it is offering 664 variant. There are no differences, more differences. A single difference we could say is the cameras. Coming to the cameras, Redmi Note 9 Pro Max is offering 64 megapixel primary sensor, and coming to Poco M2 Pro, Poco M2 Pro is offering a 48 megapixel primary sensor. But the coming comparison with the cameras, there will be no big difference, it's very slight difference. And the batteries offers is 5100 mAh battery, and they are coming with the fast chargers inside the box, and still offers a 60Hz IPS LCD display, side mounted fingerprint. Even the design is also similar, very similar, and everything is quite similar. The only difference is camera sensors. If you are a person who needs more storage, could go with a Poco M2 Pro, and if you don't need more storage and needs that 64 megapixel camera, go with a Redmi Note 9 Pro Max. Coming to me, I would definitely choose for a Poco M2 Pro Max, sorry, Poco M2 Pro. Hey guys, if you watched the entire video regarding the smartphones what I have picked, if you like the video, please do like, and if you haven't subscribed my channel until now, please do subscribe and click the bell icon. And later on, you better comment something regarding the video, or what are your picks under 20,000.